2, 1.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the beautiful Triangle Loft. I'm Ben Goodfriend, founder and CEO of Minga Productions. As you can see, we have a beautiful setup here. Echo, our creative director, amazing artwork on the wall, and some old guy I've never met before. What's up, baby?
How are you?
Oh, just kidding. This is my dad. This is my dad.
It's good to see you, Ben. You look good.
Thanks for coming up to New York and making the trip.
Your mother and I would not have missed this for anything in the world.
What do you think?
It's beautiful, Ben. The art is lively and energetic and colorful and bold, and all the other young people like yourself who are here are full of energy and creativity. It's a great vibe you've got going here.
Yeah, for sure. Now, you're a cultured guy, your mom is an artist.
Well.
You know the art world. We used to go to museums when I was younger, you know the different artists. So you know art, but like, we've added this blockchain spin to it. Does any of it make sense to you? Or does it feel like a bunch of buzzwords and millennial bullshit?
It's not something I understand well.
Okay.
But I guess I remember, Ben, taking you and your brother to an art museum in Paris, France, and your mom and I gave you guys little sketchbooks, and we let you sit on the floor and looked at priceless works of art, and you sketched. And I don't know if you remember this or not, but a group of people started to stand around you as a child, looking at the art and looking at what this child was perceiving in the art. And tonight, I see you surrounded by beautiful works of art made by people of your generation, and I think you have a real sensitivity to that, and a lot of people your age do. So what I see the NFT blockchain doing is connecting for you and your generation.
I'm glad you brought up the example of a couple of kids doodling in an art museum.
That's right.
Because that thing the adults were crowding around and looking at, that is an NFT.
Oh!
That's an NFT. I mean, when people hear non-fungible, it's confusing, it sounds sort of quasi-scientific. All it means is irreplaceable. Irreplaceable because it's one of one, scarce. A US dollar is a fungible fiat currency. $1 is equal to $1. But this work of art is a non-fungible token because there is only one Jim Twice joint that looks exactly like this with these proportions.
This is a marvelous piece.
This is a marvelous piece. And people need to understand that, like, this is an NFT too. Like, when you think of NFTs, you think of something that's digital, that is crypto native, that
But is it
of
though?
the internet.
Because doesn't non-fungible mean it's not physical, not tangible?
That's a non-tangible, non-fungible token.
Oh, man.
This is just a non-fungible token. This is not a token. That's reductive because it's a beautiful work of art. But, you know, I mean, look at this thing. Every brushstroke, down to the little details of the graffiti at the bottom here, down to the signature, the gold leaf, the image itself, there is only one of these, and therefore, it's an NFT.
So, can we talk about the piece a little bit?
I'll humor you.
Okay. So I love the way the gold leaf evokes a kind of ancient Byzantine iconography, but the spray paint connotes a kind of contemporary urban feel, and the two of them put together, juxtaposed like that, really make for a compelling piece. I think people should buy this.
I think people
for a
should
lot
buy
of money,
this too.
Through Minga Productions.
Send those bids in. The website is available in the description of the live stream, www.lamingaproductions.com. Virtual gallery is available. You know where to find it. Good. You feel like you understand NFTs more? Or should we get technical?
But I love you very much. You're my
Okay.
son, and I'm very proud of you, Ben. I'm very proud of you.
Let's get technical.
Okay.
I got to shout out my guy, Michael Blau. Met him at WashU. This dude taught me everything I know about blockchain. Basically, when you create a non-tangible or digital, non-fungible token, NFT, an irreplaceable item, you are creating an index on the blockchain. What is a blockchain even? Well, it's a decentralized network that essentially functions like a computer. But unlike a personal computer, the blockchain is ethereal. It is everywhere and nowhere, right? Like, It is this network, like the Ethereum network, for example, Cardano, Solana. It's generated by having different nodes around the world, different servers, where the processing power to support the protocol or the blockchain is generated. So once you have a network, you can then create indices or signatures even on the network. So that is called minting. When you take a token and you put it on the blockchain, meaning you give it a spot, an identifier, a signature, an index on the blockchain, that process is called minting. And how does that work? Well, you need the electricity and the power to do it. That costs money. Sometimes you pay gas fees. Sometimes there's a different system. But in general, that's how it works.
Now, here's what I want to know.
Yeah.
You and other people in your generation seem attracted to this as a challenge to current power, current concentrated power.
Yeah.
What is it about the NFT and the blockchain that represents to you some kind of breakaway from my generation's notion of the internet?
Yeah. You know, it is disruptive. It is something that is pushing back against the hegemonic powers. For example, banks. Nothing epitomizes centralized power more than a fucking bank.
I don't like fucking banks.
I don't like fucking banks either. It hurts.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Who, the bank or you?
The bank.
Oh, good. Okay.
No, but like banks epitomize centralized power, right? DeFi, applying blockchain technology and crypto to traditional banking, is disrupting that. Because if I want a loan, it's a lot easier to get a DeFi loan and there's a better interest rate than going to a bank, right? Now at this time, I gotta introduce my guy. We have a very special guest here.
I'm going to give him my
You
mic.
gotta give Vince August your mic.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I got to get out of
while
here.
you
It's
guys
very
help
nice.
that mic hand off. Thank
All
you,
right.
Father.
You bet.
Shake
I love
my hand.
you.
I love you
Love
too,
you.
baby. Thanks for coming on.
Buy a lot of art.
Well, that takes place over here.
How are you? All right.
Well, that takes place. I'm going to introduce our next guest. So, in addition to being a live auction house
I've hardly
and
met you.
NFT marketplace, gallery, what have you, La Minga is also an agency. And I am proud to say that one of our first clients, one of my first clients, is the one and only Vince August. One of my favorite people in the world. Guys, the acerbic wit, the legal knowledge. Fuck, this guy used to be a judge. He's a judge, and he's opening at Madison Square Garden tomorrow. Can you believe that? He's one of the first clients La Minga has ever had. He's my friend. He's my mentor. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Daddy Vince August.
What we're doing is we're just replacing one bald white guy with another bald white guy.
You hear that? We're replacing one bald white guy with another bald white guy.
We're just going to rotate out bald white guys for the rest of the night.
Oh yeah, the people would love it. Honestly, I think my dad might be more racially ambiguous olive Jew than bald white
Yes,
guy.
yeah.
But,
So we just went from Jewish bald white guy to Italian bald white guy. We're really mixing it up here at the auction.
it's good to see you, brother.
Good to see you
You're
in
doing
person.
MSG tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty crazy.
Should we talk about it? I mean, I feel like that's amazing.
You know what? What's wild is we did it once before, and people are just like, do you kind of get used to it? No, you don't, and you shouldn't.
No.
You shouldn't get used to that. It's an incredible stage.
Right.
And listen, you even hear it from athletes that come there to play.
Yeah.
Like LeBron James, how he loves coming to Madison Square. Michael Jordan used to love coming to play at the Garden. Yeah, so as a comedian, you should never get used to it. But I'm the same way with comedy clubs.
Right.
There are certain comedy clubs you walk in that you just always feel that chill, that energy. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty crazy.
So we've got your colleague, friend, Roy Wood Jr. is joining us later tonight. Folks,
Yep.
make sure to stay tuned in for that. He's going to be talking to our artists. He's going to be talking a little bit about this whole NFT blockchain business that we're going on. I mean, you and I used to have a web series. We didn't really get into Web3, but
Yeah.
I feel like it could have been a topic on Judge Vinny.
Yeah.
What do we make of it? What do you make of
I
it?
have to be honest, I am so confused by what that is. To me, that's like the Bitcoin
Yeah.
of like social media, internet now. Because it seems like you're buying on a spec.
Yeah.
And you have no idea what you're getting. You have no idea what the value is because it's not like certain stocks. You buy Amazon, you know what you're getting.
Right.
You know, you buy Google, you know what you're getting.
Right.
Then you buy Twitter, and you're like, I think I know what I'm getting.
Yeah. You're getting something that's 18% owned by Saudi Arabia.
Right. You know,
What'd you get?
I'm buying Facebook. What am I?
Yeah.
Bitcoin. I'm like,
Meta.
now I really.
Meta.
Right.
Meta.
Meta world peace.
World peace. What if we challenge Zuck and we create our own meta world peace, and it's a metaverse where you're inside meta world peace's mind and body.
And we actually bring Meta World Peace. What's his name now? I don't even know. If you change his name,
Ron Artest?
Ron Artest.
Meta world peace.
We bring him in and say, you know what? Now you got to fight Ron Artest to keep Meta.
Yeah. You lose entry.
Yes, unless you could beat
Meta,
Ron Artest.
to the Meta World Peace metaverse.
Right.
Unless you can beat Mr. Meta himself.
And Ron Artest tried to fight like all of the Detroit.
That was a big game,
he
right?
tried to fight the team and the stands. So you're not gonna do well fighting him.
Wow, this is why I love you, Vince. We're already on Meta World Peace Metaverse.
Yeah, but I don't really get this. Like I've just seen some of it, and I'm like, I'm not sure what it is that you're owning.
Well, you're one of the smartest guys I know.
Right.
And I know you can understand that. He's like, right, I know. You have the emotional intelligence to be able to walk into a room and make people laugh. Very difficult to do. There's a lot of comedians who try and fail to do that. This guy succeeds. On top of that, we're talking about somebody who has the legal acumen to become a judge and who is still a very successful attorney. So a unique intelligence here, but he doesn't understand NFTs.
No idea what it is.
There's a disconnect, right? There has to be a disconnect. I believe
idea.
the disconnect is this. I believe the disconnect is low-level journalists, bloggers essentially, know that they will get more clicks and therefore more pay if they write articles that mention blockchain, NFT, crypto. So they drop these buzzwords, but then the content of the article is misinformation.
Right, you don't know what it is.
Right, you're incentivized to throw the words in.
Right.
So then if somebody wants to learn, they don't know where to go.
Right.
There's not a trusted authority.
Right.
That's starting to change. There's a few really good resources. You know, I recommend Satoshi Nakamoto's white paper, which is sort of the originator of math-backed currency, at least ideologically, in 2013. It's an 8-page PDF where this anonymous genius explains how crypto works. Now, when we started talking,
I bought, actually, the only thing I bought on spec is not the next one, but the one after that, that variant of COVID.
Okay.
So I own that name.
Yeah,
so once we get to that variant, anybody says it on any news channel, I get paid.
Okay. I actually,
I'm on
it's kind of funny, I did the same thing. Which one did you get?
I'm up to, what's the next letter after this? Not P.
L-M-N-O-P.
I'm up to Greek Q.
Greek Q.
I own the Greek Q version of the next variant.
Okay.
So whatever that is, I own it. You can't say
Quatravius. COVID Quatravius. Watch out, folks. Fox News doesn't like that one.
Can't say it without paying me first.
So, okay, you said when we brought up NFTs, you said,
Yeah.
hey, it's kind of like crypto, right?
Yeah.
And it is. It is kind of like crypto. With one very important difference. Crypto is a fungible token. Crypto is a fungible token, as in 1 Bitcoin is equal to 1 Bitcoin.
Right.
1 Ether is equal to 1 Ether.
Correct.
Just like in fiat currency, tangible dollars, 1 US dollar is equal to 1 US dollar.
Right.
If there were just 1 Bitcoin, that would be an NFT. That would be a non-fungible, irreplaceable, one-of-one token.
Right.
Okay, so let's stop there. Is there utility in fungible tokens even?
That's the whole thing. See, and again, I'm older, so I'm old school.
Right.
I like
28, 29?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always been the type of person that you buy the thing that, you buy a couple things. You buy the thing that you know is going to be around for a long time.
Right.
And you buy something that you use.
Right.
And something that you like.
Okay.
That's the way I was trained, I should say, to buy stocks. Now, mind you, I don't have a stock portfolio that's going to shatter anyone's world. But, you know, when I do buy things, what do I love? I love Disney.
Disney.
I know it's going to be around. It's not going anywhere, so I'll buy Disney stock.
Right.
Again, you know, I know there's certain evil empires out there, but you know they're not going anywhere.
Not going anywhere.
Right. And
unless some new technology were to come around and disrupt them.
yeah.
Who knows? what would fundamentally threaten Disney's business model? If we had a technology where a creator, instead of going to a studio like Disney, like 20th Century Fox, could say, I'm going to auction tokens that represent fractionalized pieces of 49% of the underlying intellectual property on my next script. Instead of taking it to Sony, instead of taking it to Disney, I'm taking it to you, my fans. We are going to create a direct link of patronage between viewer and creator.
Well, even, look, I said to somebody in terms of, because you talked about Disney and how do you disrupt that? So you have, what are they known for? Their theme parks.
Right.
And I said to someone, if you could create a virtual theme park, you know, and is that going to put the theme park out of business? No, but for the family that can't afford to pay $110, $120 a ticket.
Can't afford to go to the game, what do?
Right.
You watch the game.
Right. So if, you know, someone comes up with a VR version of going to a theme park and can sell you a headset and change the, you know, the technology or change what you see every time, or make it like Disney where it's the same, and, you know, they add a ride or change.
And I mean, like, ultimately, do people love Disneyland and go to Disneyland because they want to sit on a plane to get to Orlando to walk around a physical space? Or do they love the sensory experience
that's
you
me.
have?
That's
like,
me, right. And supposedly VR is doing that.
Yeah.
So can you, look, everything right now is trying to, can you be disruptive to the thing that's there? And you love that.
Disruptive guy.
Right. So, I mean.
Very, very, very bad with authority.
Right. So it's, to me, again, I like the tangible thing. I like the theme park because it's there, it's physical, you experience it. You know, same thing with the certain stocks that, again, you own, you know what it is, it's there, you know what the company is. These other crypto things, these other NFTs, again, I'll be honest, it's above my knowledge and it's above my understanding. Like, I still don't get Bitcoin. I still don't get it.
Bitcoin's an interesting one.
I honestly think it's something that rich people use to manipulate poor people to throw money into, and then they can just dump and get out, dump and get out.
Bitcoin is not a Ponzi scheme because you can liquidate your position. It has utility as a store of value, but it's like a Ponzi scheme in that if you hold Bitcoin, you stand to benefit from evangelizing Bitcoin and getting other people to buy into it.
Right.
Because the value is dictated by how many people own and want Bitcoin.
Right.
So you've created
and that's all it is.
Right, but you've created a market force where people
manipulate
who have it go to social media to manipulate. But is it manipulation or is it just a classic market force?
I think it's manipulation because, again,
is advertising manipulation then?
No, because when you advertise a product, I know what the product is.
Okay.
When you have this thing and you basically are manipulating it and it's non-existent,
right?
You know, it exists in this weird world. Then at that point, you're kind of coaxing people into buying this thing.
Yeah.
And if you own more of it than they do, and then all of a sudden you dump and it drops it, now their values go down. So that's the weird thing about it.
Yeah. Well,
and I don't trust rich people.
I don't trust rich people. Although I hope, you know.
Right. Well, yeah. You gotta get a little bit.
One thing led to another.
Scalone.
One thing. Scalone. Scalone.
You gotta get the scalone.
I don't even know what a scalone is. A bambino bombero.
It's Italian for vegetable. You know, it's Italian vegetable.
You gotta get the scalone.
It's the Italian slang for money.
So
Can we talk about the tattoo though? We both tattooed things that we love. So on both of our left biceps, I have my last dog's paw print.
Look at that. So cute.
And he's got
La Minga.
La
I should
Minga.
explain what La Minga is.
Please explain it.
Best explained.
Because if an Italian sees that, Italians think something else.
I asked an Italian guy what Vince told me La Minga means something very naughty in Italian slang.
If you pronounce it the right La Minga, then
La Minga.
Somebody's
hey,
like,
La Minga.
Somebody's
Milwaukee. La Minga.
Why did this guy tattoo it there?
I mean, okay. So I learned this word 3 years ago.
Yes.
And it really, really stuck with me. Okay. It honestly shook me to my core. I was studying in Argentina, living in Buenos Aires at the time.
Yep.
And we go to a small town, un pueblito llamado Tilcara. It's called Tilcara. So go to Tilcara, and my program was all about social movements and human rights. We meet an old man, an old scholar, a wise man, from an indigenous tribe called the Mapuche people. And the Mapuche don't speak Spanish. They precede the modern nation states of Argentina and Chile. They speak Quechua. In Quechua, there is a word, a philosophy, una cosmovisión, la Minga. Now, la Minga dictates, mandates, unlike our North American late-stage capitalist society, where if Vince August has a well and Vince's well breaks, Vince is going to exchange capital, currency, with somebody who has the knowledge how to repair a well. He gives them the currency, they fix his well, they go on their way.
Right.
The Mapuche community does things a little differently, right? La Minga dictates that the community come together, pool their collective knowledge, pool their collective labor to repair the well together. Then as an extension of La Minga, you have a party. You celebrate art, you celebrate food, you celebrate one another.
Right.
It can also mean resistance against injustice. There was a Minga protest in Colombia. You know, it's a capacious concept. I would argue that if we were to go outside right now and I were to roll some of my favorite herb, that would be a Minga.
No.
It's like making a mitzvah as a Semite like myself. You're making a Minga.
Now, here's the difference between that well and that community and in America.
Yeah.
In America, you've got to get a permit to fix the well, so you
Yeah.
have to pay the local municipality, right? Then you're going to have to get someone to come fix the well, which is going to be a union worker or something like that, some type of skilled labor, who's also going to apply for a special permit. Then they're going to fix the well. Then you're going to have to call the state to get the DEP come to approve the work that you did.
Yeah.
Right?
And you're making
then-
a great point, which is we talk about...
It's all true, by the way.
It's all true. We talk about
I'm being facetious, but there's truth to this.
Yeah, and we say that capitalism drives efficiency, pragmatism. But as you just pointed out, like in our capitalist society, all this red tape, all this shit that needs to happen. La Minga is
Because the
simpler.
government involvement.
The government is involved. There is
Overly involved.
There is no central government in the Mapuche community.
Right.
Right? Like they are horizontally organized. There's no vertical structure. There's no Leviathan, you know?
And once the people in this country realize that our government stands in the way,
Tell them. Don't tell me.
stands in the way of this type of communal approach to doing things, we're all going to be a lot smarter.
And I think blockchain is a part of that. Just to bring it full circle, I think blockchain is a big part of that. Blockchain, from a technical perspective, is going to allow people to realize how much power we have as consumers of art, as activists. You know, like the democratization of technology has allowed people to galvanize on the internet in a completely different way, a completely new way.
Which is why what you always see on mainstream media and what you're seeing a lot of now is the desire to deplatform people that aren't on mainstream media.
Right.
And I don't care whether you like the philosophies or don't like the philosophies of Joe Rogan or
Rogan, baby.
or Jimmy
That's
Dore,
my guy.
or Jimmy Dore, or any of these people, Ben
Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro.
Sucks.
I don't care whether you like their philosophies or not. The fact that you have people on the mainstream media that are trying to deplatform them is one reason only. It's not the information you're putting out.
And it's not a left-right thing.
No, it's not.
It's
a competition
It's
thing.
about freedom of press and the freedom to know.
And it's
freedom
the
of
fact,
information.
It's the fact that they're doing an end around all of these mainstream media
How do we
companies.
always get back here?
Because it's the most important.
You and I
it's the
always
most
fucking
important
get back to
conversation there
this.
is. Free speech is the most
It
important
is.
conversation
Free
there is.
speech and what does free speech give us? Free speech gives us art, man.
Everything.
Everything. Let's do a walk. Let's do a walk around.
It gives everything.
When we don't have free speech,
You don't
we don't have
any.
digit.
You don't have anything.
We don't have any of this
No.
stuff. I mean,
right. All of this is a form of free speech. And the
Where-
second you shut it down, the second you shut this down, this alone could be shut down.
Where does your eye naturally draw you when you come into this space? Like, this is Jonah, by the way. Jono.
Hi, how are you?
What's going on, brother?
Jono,
Nice
Vince.
to meet you.
Pleasure.
Jono is a brilliant producer. What do you think about what we're saying, man?
You know, it's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? It's a lot. There's a steep learning curve in all this, but it's now more than ever is the time to really get on board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is a forward-thinking guy. Guys, I want to introduce you to some other La Minga clients. We have our star here, MSG tomorrow. Be there. I will be. But come with me. We're going to introduce you to my brother, Malik L.
How you doing, man?
And my sister, Emily Gross. Emily Gross. Two very funny, talented comedians. Not yet as good as Vince August, but he'll help them get there. Everyone needs a mentor, right? Guys, talk to me. What brings you here tonight?
You, man. Thanks for the invite,
We're here
man.
for you.
For real. Good art.
Colin, we're here for the art. We're here for the art.
Yes, sir.
Should we walk and talk about this work a little bit?
Let's do it.
Okay, you go this way. Jonah, you come too. I keep on calling you Jonah, bro.
Where are we
I don't
going?
know why I keep on calling you Jono. I know him. He's my friend.
Minga, yeah.
Minga, baby. Jamie Schutz, what's up? So, oh, okay. You want to see the tattoo?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you got a physical tattoo?
I got the tattoo.
Can you NFT? Now the question is, can you NFT?
Can we create an NFT of
Can you
this?
create an NFT?
I mean, I think it
Is
could
that
be. It
possible?
could be done. Well, look at this. What we did was we took the tattoo and we were like, we need a logo.
falling.
My microphone's falling?
Oh, no, it's there.
No, this is his producer coming out. And then this
he's
is
got
the
a bit of
logo. That's for him.
NFT, dog? Yeah, look at that.
So, comedians, enlighten us with your unique perspective on the world and humorous outlook on life. What do you see here? What's drawing your attention? What's capturing you?
Pizza. I could just be hungry.
You see pizza here.
Yeah. Or maybe like a shitty birthday hat.
Oh my God. Please don't say that to Jim twice. He worked very hard on this.
No, I think it's great.
You sound like my therapist.
Dude,
What does this look like to you?
I mean, can we talk about therapy for a second?
Oh, absolutely.
Because
Why do you think we're comedians?
is comedy your therapy?
No, I think.
But that's because you're a white Jewish woman. Is comedy your therapy?
It used to be. It stopped being my therapy about a year ago.
The internet. The internet, man.
Then the internet became my therapy.
Guys, I gotta introduce you to some dear friends of mine. Let's go this way. Raylan.
How you doing?
My brother. Hey,
you
Yona. Hello.
You look incredible.
Thank you. I gotta rep my boy Colin Kaepernick. What do you guys think? I mean, we're live right now. Like, I mean, we're live. Is that okay? What do you think? Like, talk to us. It's one of the most eloquent cats I know. Dazzle us.
He's way too nice, but I think that I never feel pride. I think it's incredible what you've done here. Like, especially in this time period, like, you really, like, went out here and counted.
Hey, not about me. It's about our artists and Roywood Juniors tonight. But let's walk around the gallery. We have a texturized, projected image of our friend Digit here. We'll talk more about Digit in a minute, especially when Roy gets here. But look at this guy. This is just the beginning. He is going to be a staple of the metaverse. He's going to be a huge character. You can sort of see a bit about his duality in this image here, right? Like Athena for my nerds out there. But he's incredible. He's chock full of emotions. Sometimes he's sad. And I don't want to overdo it because you got to wait for Roy to talk to our artists. But Digit is phenomenal. Got to introduce everyone to a very, very special person. This event would not have happened without my man, Echo. Creative Director, Chief Marketing Officer, La Minga Productions. What do you want the people to know? Buy some fucking art. You heard it from him. DJs killing it all night. So smooth. They've been absolutely in tune since the moment they walked in here. And we got some guests filing in here. These are two pieces Isabel did, photography, digital artwork. It's our friend Anna. She'll be here later. Oh, and would you look at this? My mom is here. Look, she found me.
And I found Ben.
I made a cameo.
Exactly.
I didn't know what I was getting into. Isabel said, come to the studio. Next thing I know, they're putting makeup all over my face. You know. I think Isabel should come over here and describe it. We just found our artist. Thank you, Mother.
Yes, thank you.
Very nice.
Yeah, this whole shoot is a series. It was inspired by.
I'm just gonna mime my. Sorry.
So this is called like How to Be Relevant, and I was really inspired by if you ever like looked up like wiki how to like descriptions of like how to do things or whatever.
How to get away with murder.
And like,
Or how to mount your TV on the wall. How to make an NFT.
how to make an NFT. There you go. So I was really inspired by like the format of those and how in all of the photos for those like series, it looks like these like mannequin style drawings of people doing these like really basic tasks. I thought at some points like the certain tasks that they were like portraying were really like superficial and like weird and felt like why is somebody like doing like how to like make friends, you know, like how to do this, how to do that. So I did kind of have to be relevant to based off of like individual skills that I thought might have out there. Ways that like kids are just trying to stay relevant, I guess. I don't know.
And it's because we're live. Peter, are you hearing Isabel okay? Okay. I'll stand on this side. Do you have the shotgun mic on?
Yeah, there you go.
I like this NFT.
Is that better?
Okay. Jono was asking a very, very important question. He likes this. Can he NFT it? Yes. The answer is yes. Jamie shuts. Okay. So, we got an NFT. It's an NFT. It's on the wall. You know, whatever.
Is that a Larry David thing?
No, this is Larry David. I don't know what this is Larry David.
Can you NFT that?
You could,
Right.
in theory.
So how do I do it? What do I do? Talk me through
Okay,
the process.
so first of all, this is
Sitting at home, I like the art, I want to get involved.
exactly.
What's next?
This is a one-of-one piece, right? This photograph in this frame at these proportions, printed by this printer and presented and curated as such.
There's only one.
There's only one. There's only one digital counterpart of this piece. So what you do is if you're in the gallery, right? You have a QR code here. You take out your phone. I open up my camera.
I'm doing it.
Jono's gonna do it.
I'm doing
Better
it.
yet, he opens.
So John Eckhouse, you're there. If you want to do this, here's what you do. Follow along on the website. He's watching.
Hey,
Pay
handsome.
attention. Pay attention. Here's how we sell. Here's how we NFT this art. Ben, talk us through the process. What do
Okay.
we pull up? What's the?
I got my camera up because this is just so easy, right? We just made it so easy. I go to the QR code. I go straight to the I Got It portal. This doesn't even include our virtual gallery offering. And we are already at this page, right? This is the work. So, have you heard? Have you heard? Digital photograph, print, 24 by 30. We have a bio about Isabel. The current bid, $1,530. Come on, guys. Cough it up a little bit. My girl worked hard on this, okay? Open your pocketbooks. This should be at least 5K. Talk to him, Ozzy. Knock it over, too. All right, let's move down the line. Oh, very important. My girlfriend came here from London. She came from London. She's so pretty, man. Thank you for coming. I love this piece. Staying afloat. Hey, staying afloat. Yo, Isabel, you want to say something about staying afloat?
Yeah. I would also encourage us to like. I think they would hear us better if we moved over there too.
Peter's gonna mic you up.
Here, just use the laugh.
Okay. I'll stall. Let's go stall together, guys. Oh, look, my friend Phil Budding.
You got it?
He's always in his virtual world. He's always in his phone here.
Look at your posture.
This guy,
Incredible.
this guy, you know why I have good posture?
Wherever you think this fits.
Phil is tall. Noah is tall. I am short. Hence, good posture. You gotta maximize, you know? Friends like these.
No,
Now-
I feel like we're getting made into a photo op, man.
Okay, Noah and Phil. I'm very happy about this introduction, and I'm happy it's being streamed live. Phil is a very savvy investor, a technologist, a connoisseur of the divine feminine. That means we smoke weed together. Sorry to your dad and future employer. Noah is a blockchain whiz. He's a VP and stakeholder at I Got It, who's the marketplace solution, who's facilitating this auction. Phil knows what he's talking about when it comes to NFTs. Noah, how are you guys putting all this together? What's going on?
A little bit of magic.
A little bit of
Yeah,
magic.
I'm kidding.
A little bit of
No,
magic.
but I mean, it was your vision to see kind of, what this could become. And I mean, it was an easy decision for us to want to join you on this venture. Like, not only do I trust you and believe in you as a human being, but to see how you're trying to revolutionize a very early and emerging NFT space with art, which, everyone thinks about the JPEGs and everything like that,
Right.
but there's not that physical art that's tying in.
That is not a JPEG.
Not a JPEG.
That is not a JPEG. I can assure you that is not a JPEG. This is a one-of-one, super premium, incredibly tasteful, aesthetically pleasing work of art to put in your home, made by two of the best artists I know. And oh, look who it is. Ladies and gentlemen, stars of the show. Jim Twice, Isabel Roig, goes by Izzy Roig. You'll hear more from them later when we talk to my man Roy Wood Jr. Should be tuning up any minute. But back to Noah and Phil. Guys, do you have any questions? Anything you think the people at home might also be wondering?
People at home probably wondering about
Yeah,
that sculpture with the video projection.
yeah.
That sends it there.
That's the link to the bid, I think.
Oh, that's insane.
And the video as well, how we get the physical components. And then
So,
the NFT would be
That's an
version
interesting.
of that.
That's an interesting question because that's actually a purely aesthetic part of the. So like Noah with I Got It, they could mint it, put it in the marketplace, have an auction, and yeah, we could work something up where you get the blocks, you get the texture, you get everything.
Okay.
We could even throw
Okay,
in a
I was curious.
projector.
I didn't know whether
but
I
as
could
of right
talk with
now,
this.
that's unminted. That
So,
is just
are you guys the ones that
existing
turn it on?
as a digital piece of art, off chain, just for us. Go ahead. But I do like how the projection kind of diffuses across the blocks that we have there.
Well, it adds a different medium to everything else.
Well said. Well said. It adds a different medium. Should we approach it? Should we walk up to it? Can we walk up to it? Okay. Let's get closer. You guys lead the way. There's a dog. There is a dog around. There is a dog around. This is awesome, man. Yeah, you look clean. You look clean as hell. Jim, do you wanna? Are you mic'd up? Jim, are you mic'd up? No. Okay.
This guy of mine.
Yeah. Can we? Let's.
Guy of mine.
If you just go over to the table and just get mic'd up, because Roy's gonna be here soon. Okay. So, we are in front of this projection. Texturized, as we said. These blocks, it's just cardboard. Painted very nicely, but just cardboard. And look,
Hey, I'm back.
this guy.
I'm back.
Who is this guy?
I want to give a big shout out.
Did you go to Australia?
I did. I want to give a big shout out to Casey Regan and John Eckhouse who are watching, bidding, and
Love those
loving
guys.
La Minga life.
Okay.
Living La Vida.
Did we
Minga.
poach them from Stick? No,
Living La Vida Minga.
Living La Minga Vida.
Ah.
Ah.
Cheers to that.
Hey, I think I just got pregnant.
Bid high
Bit high.
and keep. I was gonna. It's like sell high or bid. Buy.
He's
buy
had
it.
5 of these.
Yeah. Oh, great. Come on down. We're down here.
Where are Casey and John?
I don't know.
Where are you guys?
know.
I mean, you're at home,
Wow.
but come on.
Shame on
Actually,
them.
in all
You're missing out, but
seriousness,
the great thing is about this live stream is you can get involved, right?
we got to plug Casey's film.
We gotta
gotta
plug Casey's film.
Netflix release. Kevin Iwashina and Endeavor Content helped to finance it.
Oh,
Beautiful
yeah.
film.
I know
Found.
it is. Yeah,
Found.
it is great.
Found. You can watch it on Netflix now. It's amazing. We're gonna cut to a different
Well, no,
camera.
not now. We'll stay here now.
Wait,
Don't
we're here
watch
now.
It yet. Don't watch it
Don't
yet.
watch it now. Wait, watch us.
Yeah.
But when you can,
Bring
watch
the
it.
money. Sign up. Come on down. Have
Exactly.
a drink. Living La Vida Minga. Big
Yeah.
shout out Casey.
Is Casey still as handsome?
Casey is
As he
just
was?
as handsome as
I
know
mean,
it's shocking.
wow.
I know it's shocking.
Guy.
And you know what they want
Woo.
to do is they want to decorate their place with some art and get some NFTs in the bank.
I think these guys should
Decentralize
bid.
and democratize artwork. Now is the time.
Let's just decentralize, democratize. Do we need to fix that shotgun mic in honor of John?
And a Bubba Booey to you
Okay.
all.
It's Bubba Booey.
Right.
Bubba Booey. Shout out Jamie, Steven. I need to stay in front.
Yeah.
This is me stalling.
Run around.
Stalling.
Because they're remiking the camera shotgun.
Stalling. I'm just stalling. Okay, we're good? Roy, I hope Roy will make a social media post. He's got a lot of followers. It would be a big deal.
Yeah, he should be.
He should be. But we talked to Echo.
Go, bye. Peter. Should be back. Should be, yeah. All right.
Because it sounds weird having one laugh and then one laugh. So, even if he doesn't hold on,
Okay. Should I kill this?
Almost like you're gonna be the next.
Should I cut this? What's going on? All right.
where's the laugh? No. Where's the laugh? It's on. Izzy's talking next? Okay, where's Izzy? She's right there, right? That's Izzy. Got it? Yeah. I think we're going to do Izzy first. I'm starting Mike. Yeah.
More than anything right now, it's a live auction house. It's physical digital. So physical digital, right? Like you go to livemangerproductions.com on your phone right now, you'll see where did this come from? You'll see like a virtual gallery of live feed video.
Do you have any material that you want to test out on me? I'm very skeptical.
Y'all ever notice how like
I'm actually curious what people say. It's in the back of Mally's head, right?
why people get depressed and pick up
I think there's a delay on it. We have two transmitters. Try this one. I see myself. Trying to get better. Trying to show the live stream.
That's not a good picture.
I don't know, man.
That's not a good picture. I'll take a
So
better
yeah,
one.
you've got the live stream here.
I'll take a better one.
Right below it, you've got virtual gallery. Enter the virtual gallery.
Where are you going to school?
what do you mean?
I went to Washington Kentucky.
Good to see you. Hello. Good to see you, Olivia. Yeah, of course. Have fun.
Hi, Sophia. Nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you.
snuck out pretty good. It was pretty good. Check out the I was really like, post grad, you get that immediate kind of like, oh shit, it's really world, like this is tough, blah blah blah. So then like when COVID hit, I was like, wow, this is really pretty good.
You're actually retired?
Yeah, I graduated from semester right before COVID.
Walk back. How did you like?
What's your name?
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. You have a lot of good friends in that.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey,
Do you go to watch you as well?
I did not.
I just went to stand.
How you guys know Ben?
That's my name.
How do you guys know Ben?
Intern at the Daily Show.
I went to watch you guys. You can quit too. Anyone could quit.
He's trying to get me to do that apparently, but I don't know about that.
What do you think of the show? What do you think of the show? You can see all of it.
It's so interesting. I was like, do you know who Frog is?
It's just two artists. It's like half and half. Jim twice and then somebody else. This guy or something.
And so this is all like,
See the current bid, you scan it, and if you buy the NFT, you get a visual rendition and also one of these things. I think it's pretty cool.
it's really cool. I mean, it's kind of like do you know how to take it?
I'm sure there's thought that went into it, but I'm not the one. I'm sure somebody. So the sculpture is
Good job. Doing good.
Emily, pick someone else. He's like in this room, so I can grab him. Elijah.
You on camera to talk about my
Don't worry. There's not that many. Okay. I think it was press the button.
Brandon, this is your girl. Brandon. You gotta go. Just give me a count. You just give me a count, and I'll take us in, and then I'll introduce Izzy. I'll introduce you. Yeah, come. No, not yet. Once I introduce you, and I'll say, and we're having Isabel room. Whatever side you want. Yeah. Sacrilege. Shoot the shit. Like we always do. Like we always do at least. I need to drink, bro. Yeah, actually then, because Emily will come on.
Caught right in the heat, going out to get head, living with no regrets. Can't let you pull me knee deep inside of your bed. Lies and all of this mess, no, not giving my best. Really think you can just push me to the edge? Going outside like that, then the matter of fact, I still got love for you. This you know. head, move right on to the next. Don't know what's up with you. Picking up the pieces that's left. We were supposed to ride to the end. Remember started off as friends. Now I can't fuck with you. That's a no. You a joke. I shouldn't have trusted you. Should have known. Got me broke. Now I'm caught right in the heat. Going on to my head. Living with no regrets. I let you pull me knee deep inside of your web. Lies and all of this mess. Knowing I've given my best. Really think you can just push me to the edge. Going outside like that. Then the matter of fact, I still got love for you. As you know. Niggas know I just can't fuck with you.
From the OG good friend you heard from Vince.
Not yet.
Wait.
Not yet. Okay, now we're good. Go.
All right, folks. We heard from the OG good friend. We heard from Vince August. Now it is time to sit down with my friend, the multifaceted, multi-talented, Branson, Missouri, by way of Soho in LA, Isabel motherfucking Roy.
Hey.
Give me a hug.
Hey, bring it in, Chief.
I love this girl. How far we have come.
In the green chairs.
How far we have come from the days of
Making a documentary in your
making
apartment?
a documentary in my dorm. So that's how Isabel and I know each other.
Yeah.
For context, Isabel is one of our artists here. She's done amazing work all around the gallery. And Isabel is a multi-talented artist and La Minga client. We directed and produced a documentary my senior year, her junior year, called
Ninja Turtle Backpack Guy.
Ninja Turtle Backpack Guy.
You can catch it on YouTube. It's like, what, 12 minutes long?
Exactly. 12 minutes, 14 minutes long. It's on
14 minutes
YouTube.
long?
It's actually on the La Minga page.
Okay.
So it's probably
Catch
right
it
below
there.
the live stream. Don't tune out, but after. And, I think there was a lot of mutual respect, artistically, creatively. I felt that Isabel had abilities that I just didn't have in terms of how she saw a shot, how she saw colors. I didn't have those creative chops, and so together we were a good team. And we had fun, man. We sat in my dorm, smoking weed at 2 a.m, playing with Premiere. It had us by the neck. We
Learning
somehow
Premiere.
wrangled the film. Learning Premiere. Coaxing Premiere.
Yes.
To bend to our will. But let's talk about today. Let's talk about why we're here today and what art you're showing.
Yeah, I am showing predominantly my photography. That's really the bulk of everything that we've got here. And then I have 2 oil paintings that I'm presenting, which I think is funny because I actually started oil painting last year. These are my only 2 oil paintings.
They're very good.
Thank you.
Dali-esque?
One could say. One could say. Little different. But I'm like just insanely excited to be presenting my work. I mean, it's the first time I've had
First
my
show.
stuff exist. Yeah, it's
Debut
my first
exhibition.
Exhibit. Yeah. So, I'm happy you're tuning in.
For those who don't know, Isabel is also a highly trained, celebrated dancer.
Yes, I am in fact.
I won't ask her to dance.
And I won't.
And she won't.
And I won't.
But she could. She could.
I could. I'll
She
say
could
it.
dance.
No, I won't lie. But no, for sure.
You're gonna hear from Isabel again. Don't you worry. The man of the hour, Roy Wood Jr. of The Daily Show. I was watching the new Hulu show with Selena Gomez and Steve Martin, Only Murders in the Building, the other night. Roy is a guest star. You can't get away from this guy. He's all over Netflix. He's wildly talented. He'll be here soon. Izzy, I can't wait to see what you and Roy talk about.
I'm stoked. I'm stoked.
Give me a hug, sister.
Thank you so much.
All right, next we have another La Minga client coming up. The one, the only, the blonde, the Semitic, Emily motherfucking Gross. Are you mic'd up?
Yeah, I'm mic'd.
She's mic'd.
Oh,
All right.
hello.
Just La
What's
Minga-
up, team?
La Minga clients out here.
Here we are. It's just ice.
What's a guy got to do to get a drink around here?
I don't know. Flirt with me?
Emily, my British girlfriend is right over there.
Yeah, she's
Kimberly.
lovely. Out of your league, by the way.
Hi, Kimberly.
So out of his league.
She's so out of my league. I
So
don't know.
out of his
I don't know. How did I get this?
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like you're more of my league. And then.
Fuck you, dude. Absolutely fuck you. Are you serious?
Yo.
I am single.
Forget about
It's fine.
Wait, you're single?
You know I'm single.
I know, but you're
Fucking my vibrator?
fucking your vibrator. Vibrator? I barely know her.
That's the worst joke.
I made a comedian laugh. I can die a happy man. Now you be funny. It's your
The
job.
fuck you want me to say? Anyways, here we are. I'm Emily Gross. This is Ben Goodfriend. Ben has had a whirlwind of an experience putting this together, and everyone should be absolute in awe. I'm so proud. I've met his parents. Can you believe? He started as just like a little piece of cum, and here he is creating a wonderful
Big
NFT.
piece of cum. I'll have you know,
little
my
piece
dad
of cum. Little
laid that
piece of cum.
shit in there.
Little blob. You know, like when you like accidentally drop a little bit of toothpaste in the sink.
Censored?
What is that?
We're not gonna get censored. I was asking. It's the internet, right?
Who would censor
There are no
us?
rules.
There are no rules.
Who's gonna censor us?
No one's gonna
There are
censor-
rules. Nobody's gonna. Mark Zuckerberg, where are you?
Freedom of speech.
Joe
right?
Byron, give me a kiss. Joe Byron, give me a kiss.
Anyways.
Bing bong, fuck your life.
I'm so sad. I'm so sad.
Yo, Echo, you get it mic'd up for the next. Okay, Isabel has the mic. Can we get Echo mic'd
right.
up for the next segment?
Do I just flash my tits or what? How do we get followers?
Flash him.
I'm not
Come
gonna
on, you know
flash
what?
the 4 people.
Hayden Fralin is in the building. Hayden, come over here, baby. Nick Mayer is in the building. Say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. You can come in. Come in the
should
shot.
start a talk
come in
show.
the shot. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you for coming. My friend Nick Mayer.
Hi,
known him
I'm
forever.
Emily. Nice to meet
Emily.
you. All right, aren't you
We're
supposed to ask me
playing. We're
questions?
playing fast and loose here. Our main host arrives at 7 soon, very soon. Roy Wood Jr. of The Daily Show. We got
Incredible.
Ray. Ray, come in the shot, bro. Come in the shot.
What do you want from the bar?
From the bar, bro, anything. Wine,
Wait,
beer.
wait.
Actually, give me something stiff, dog.
If you're
Limits.
there,
Oh shit! Yo, say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. Yo. You got my boy Jacob motherfucking Wright is in the building. Hayden, get in here. Get in the live stream. Hayden fucking Fralin. All these dogs out here. All these bears, more accurate. Okay, Cannon, get your pretty mug in here. Get your pretty mug. Say hi to the people.
I was leaving a
Say hi to the
bird.
people. Hey, talk to him, Jake. Hey, they're not gonna pick you up. You gotta talk into my mic.
Oh, La Minga, we're here.
Minga, we're here, baby. You already know.
hello,
All
how
right.
are you? Good. All right.
Amazing, man.
Thank you, dude. Enjoy, walk around, look at the artwork. Bid. You, sitting at home. Bid. Why should people bid?
Because it's fucking dope, dude.
It's fucking dope, dude.
No, it's incredible. Art is incredible. People need to fund artists more. And also, this shit is fucking wonderful. So you're just a dipshit if you don't do it.
Amen. Amen, brother, man,
From
sister,
my
girl.
mouth to God's ears.
From your mouth to God's ears.
Exactly.
From God's ears to your mouth.
I would fuck Moses. Would you fuck Moses?
I would fuck Aaron. Actually, I prefer the hearing brother, the fully.
Oh, you're a screamer is what you're telling me?
No, I mean Moses was known to have a speech impediment. If we
Was
were
he
in
really?
bed-
Is that part of it? Is that part of the book?
Matisse. My friend Matisse Rock.
Does he have a stutter? Is that what you're calling him?
No, that would
I
be
thought it was
fucked
just
up.
part of
That'd
it.
be fucked up if
That
we were
would be
talking
fucked-
hypothetically about people who stutter, and then I found someone in the gallery who
Stuttered, and be
called
like,
them
no,
over,
no,
was like,
no.
look, it's
Look,
just like
we
this.
have one,
This
too.
guy could have been Moses. Not okay.
You should edit that
Okay?
out.
Here in La Minga, we're equal opportunity. We're fucking.
That's why, yeah.
In all seriousness,
That's why you
I
have
do-
a white
I do
woman
wanna
as a
talk about
client.
this. I do want to talk mission a little bit.
Okay, go for it.
La Minga Productions is a B Corp, meaning we're a non-profit and for-profit entity operating in concert.
Absolutely.
The non-profit arm, La Minga La Lucha, which means struggle or resistance.
As a white woman, I know a lot about this.
She's had a hard life, guys.
It's been very difficult.
Very hard. Sometimes they don't have her jeans in the right size.
Yes, it's hard being a size 2.
Basically genocide.
Could be considered genocide.
But
the Holocaust
La
is
Minga La
happening
Lucha.
again. I'm Jewish. I can say this. You can't.
We're going far afield. La Minga La Lucha, the non-profit arm of this enterprise, is dedicated to helping incarcerated artists monetize their intellectual property. So what does that mean? Right now, if you're locked up, prison where I used to be a teaching assistant, Missouri Eastern Correctional Center, if you're at MECC, you can go print license plates, have to work in an agrarian setting. You get paid 18 cents an hour.
Which is fucked, by the way.
Essentially slave labor.
No, it's not. It literally is slave labor.
We're trying to provide an alternative. We're trying to say, join La Minga as an incarcerated artist. Let us represent you. Go back to your cell, leave that 18 cent an hour job, and create art. Write a poem, draw a picture, generally be creative. We will mint it for you. We will give 100% of the proceeds to you, either on your commissary as a direct cash payment to your family, or we can create a trust, place those funds in the trust, they're yours upon release. 100%, we take nothing. Now,
this is why I talk about my cut on stage, is so that he can do this, okay?
we do have a traditional agency business that we operate on the for-profit side. Emily is a client, you know. We're working on jokes. We're tuning her up a little bit. It's so right now. Just kidding. She's hilarious. But we do intend to find the most talented caged artists and then represent them. Caged artists? No, that's what Jameel Span, who himself is formerly incarcerated, system impacted.
Maybe.
He is the executive director of our nonprofit.
Say?
That's how he refers to it, because what it does
is it's
you don't like hearing that, right?
No, it's
caged
a terrible
artist, you know,
absolutely
caged scholar, because it's an honest portrayal. That's why people don't like hearing that, because that's what it is at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Right? We got friends in the building. We got Cole.
We
got Cole in the building. Come over here, bro. Give me a kiss, Joe Byron.
What's up, man?
Good to see you, bro.
How are you?
We got Jem. Yo, Jem.
Hey, how are
we gotta get you here to talk tech with the people. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, Jem is one of the. First of all, you've never met a developer or a programmer who's as suave as this guy. Usually, if they're smart enough to write code, they're fucking, you know, bouncing around. This guy is suave as hell. He's clean.
Yeah, honestly,
I'm trying to hire him. And Cole I met on Birthright.
No shit. Me too, but I'm a woman. But I think.
Cole, say hi to the camera. Come on. Say hi to the people.
Say hi to the Jew.
Cole, a shot? Give him a shot. Shouts out to Cole, man, and his brother Jesse, too. What's up, my parents?
I didn't say hi yet.
Oh, yeah. They're here.
Who's the guy who looks like he's gonna steal my taxes?
My dad?
No.
That guy. It's a Blanche guy. Of course, bro. Yo, drink, have a great time, have fun. Tell fucking Jem to come be our CTO. Dude, bro, we're gonna integrate the cannabis business.
Yeah, that's where you need to go.
That's where you need Kobe. Count them up, man. Yeah, somebody's gotta do this. Somebody's gotta roll these joints, okay? These joints don't roll themselves. Somebody's gotta roll them. Somebody's gotta roll the joint.
This is why I'm friends with Ben, is because there's like 12 different characters he do, so it's really 12 different friends.
Do I have multiple personality disorder? I don't know. I might. Lo que no sé, la única cosa que sé es que no sé nada.
This is like a culture personality. Yeah. I call him mommy, he calls me poppy, it's fine.
I do not call her poppy. For the record, this is not some Luca Guadagnino, call me by your name, I'll call you by mine shit, okay? Sean is in the building. Yo, you gotta meet Sean. Oh, baby? Good to see you too. Hello. Good to see you. Guys, Sean, WME's finest. He's gonna be a fucking great agent someday. Wait on it.
All right. Do you still need me? You want anything else? What can I give you?
I mean, careful with that one.
Okay.
Let's tap in our next guest.
All right. I'm tapping
Echo
out.
Biden?
Wait, no. Who's the guy who looks like tax fraud as a person?
Nah, we're not gonna do that one.
No?
We're not gonna do that one.
Okay, I think it's funny.
Echo, you good to go? Mic'd up? All right. Emily. My sister.
Hello.
All right, folks. Are we live here? Mic is live? Okay. All right, guys. I'm introducing our next guest here. This would not be possible without him, guys. Echo is brilliant. He is my creative director. He's my chief marketing officer. He is my friend. And I can't wait to sit down with him and introduce you guys to him. Echo, you're in the stream, baby. Welcome. Tell the people what's up. All right. We're fucking here.
Yeah, let's go, man. I mean, we did it.
I could not have done this without you.
Hey, man.
I know you know that. I know you know. I could not have done this without Echo.
Yeah, right. I hope you learned, though.
I learned a lot.
Because next time I won't be around.
Oh no, I can't lose you, baby. We got a lot of fun ahead.
Yeah,
we got a lot of work, but we got a lot of fun.
Let's do it, man. Let's have fun. Have you had some shots?
No, I'm thirsty, man.
I think you shouldn't drink.
Oh, you sound like my mother. You sound like my mother.
You don't need it. You're already naturally high. You don't need it.
I am, man. But come on, you gotta add fuel to the fire sometimes. So let's tell the people, like, what was the genesis of all this, right? Like, we have a mutual friend.
Right.
She's amazing. She's hopefully going to be here tonight. Holly Carter, one of Minga's strategic advisors, founder and executive director of By Kids, an amazing organization.
Right.
And my first internship in the entertainment industry.
No doubt.
She takes me out to dinner at Soho House.
Right.
I tell her this crazy idea I have. I want to do an NFT art auction. I want it to be physical, digital, and I want to have a virtual gallery. She's like, I got to introduce you to someone. The man who's going to make this happen, his name is Echo Biden.
Start my life, man.
Introduces me to Echo. He starts talking to me in French. He starts talking to me in French.
Man of many languages.
Man of many languages, a man of many talents right here. And then we met. Like, the first time we meet, I pitched it to you. What are you thinking?
I was like, yo, like, I'm not, the most technical guy when it comes to, the internet, but I was just like, I've been just looking to understand this whole NFT thing. I'm doing this traditional thing for a long time. It's time to, get the best of both worlds. And so I was like, you know what? I'm a risk taker. Let's do it.
Yeah, and I'm a risk.
So yeah.
He's a risk taker and I'm a risk.
Right. So let's do it. Got this crazy 20-something-year-old who knows all about NFTs. I was like, you know what? You gotta listen to the youth.
This man is in tune. This is a man who knows trends and sees opportunities. And folks, like, we're not going anywhere. We have 12 events programmed for this year, one each month, featuring different mediums from comedy, culinary experience, film, music. It's all going down.
Coming to a city near you.
Coming to a city near you. Coming to a dope city. Buenos Aires, London, Miami, LA, DC, San Francisco.
And you got to give Arkansas a chance, too.
We got to give Arkansas a chance.
Let's go to Arkansas. Let's go to Arkansas.
Yeah, we'll come to you live from the Clinton Library.
Right? Cool, man.
But yeah, so
just waiting for Roy, man. Let's
we're waiting for Roy. He'll be here soon.
This out. Yeah, he should be here soon.
We're really excited for Roy. Echo made that happen. Echo is the miracle worker. This guy knows everybody and their mother. Like, we could not be more excited.
It's a good and a bad thing. Like, my phone's like going off every 5 minutes. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's a connector. What can we say? Let's talk about Roy.
Yeah, man.
Let's set up Roy a little bit. We are talking about one of the most well-respected comics who has also attained unimaginable amounts of success commercially, culturally, creatively. Roy is the real deal, fair to say.
And he's perfect for this because everything here is a story, and Roy fits right into it.
Definitely.
So.
Definitely. Everything here is a story. That's a key idea.
Everything's a story. I mean,
every NFT.
Love is not fungible, right?
Love is not fungible.
There's a story behind that too.
His title, by the way, he came up with the idea.
As long as you accept it.
Get your mic. You're next. Yeah, get mic'd up.
As long as you accept it, we're good.
Yeah.
But I gotta say this though. You gotta support us. Get some NFTs.
Bid.
Get on the website. Let's get some bidding going.
Bid early, bid often.
Yes, sir.
Karen is here.
This is Karen.
This is Karen. Karen, say hi to the people. Guys, Aunt Karen. This is Aunt Karen.
You want red or white?
She's great.
Or rosé.
Oh my God, give me a hug. Can I get red? Can I get red?
Yeah. Actually, nice.
We're red-blooded.
You got to social distance, man. Come on.
Yofi, say hi to the Yofi, come on.
So we're having a good time here.
Put on your
Too bad he couldn't join us, but I hope you can join us on the next one.
Yeah.
Coming to a city near you, like I said.
Coming to a city near. And the beauty of the model is, obviously, we want you to be here with us physically,
Right.
but we have a very good approximation of this experience waiting for you online. You're watching us right now. You're listening to us right now. If you scroll down on the website, you can click into a virtual gallery where this whole space lives.
And did you talk about our socials also?
We should. You should do that.
Right.
Should I do that? You want to do that?
You do it.
Okay. Follow us on social media.
There you go.
Please. Instagram.
I'm trying to be a millennial.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fit into this whole Instagram
Echo,
thing.
hey man, Echo's trying to be millennial. I can't tell if Echo is 18 or 35. And I think he likes it that way. He's a man of mystery and intrigue. Instagram, La Minga Productions.
We need followers. We just started the page. We need followers.
Brand new page.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend, phone a friend, share a link. La Minga Productions on Instagram. On Twitter, @La Minga Official. YouTube, and visit us. And visit us at Triangle Love.
She wants
Karen wants a shout out.
She wanted to be incog, but now she wants a shout out. So.
Question for you. You guys are getting up in number of people.
Sorry?
You have a lot of people.
How many people we have?
You're up to about 75.
Okay.
How many you want in the door?
Okay, so hold it and only allow VIPs from now.
Okay, but it's, some of them might be like high priority buyers or close friends.
The VIPs are marked. I told him.
Okay, VIPs are marked.
VIP only. Tell them VIP
Yeah.
only? Okay.
Or
Yeah, and it's like a line.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or if
Set.
I hope we're not live.
We are live.
Are we still
no,
live?
but they cut. They cut. It's live, man. It's live. It's what
All
they
right,
do.
cool. Well,
But
it's
Pete's gonna-
organic. It's natural.
Exactly.
Well, I just said there's a line out the door, and I just told her to like hold the line and just only allow VIPs. That sucks. But everyone's a VIP. We're just like at capacity already.
We got a line out the door. Coming up next, we got Malik L, another La Minga client, a hilarious comedian. Are you getting mic'd? Get your mic. Oh, Jim. It's Jim. Okay, we got Jim. I thought Roy was talking to Jim.
Well, he can talk again.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, so you go, you give your mic to Mal. All right, folks, I'm gonna introduce one of our artists.
Peace,
My friend, the one, the only, the multi-talented Jim Twice. Great to be with you, Russ. Great to be with you. Blessings. Yeah, sit down. Let's chop it up a little bit.
All right.
I see you already got your drink. I'm still waiting on mine.
Oh yeah? The line's crazy.
The line is crazy?
The line is
That's
crazy.
a good thing. That means there's a lot of people here.
It is.
Is your wife here?
My wife is here, man. That's my wife right there.
Hey. Great to meet you.
This is Ben.
So nice to meet you. Yeah, you go wherever you want. We're casual. We're casual here. You know.
You see, we're like twinning it tonight.
I know.
So nice to meet you.
It wasn't planned.
So nice to meet you.
Our synergy.
I love what Jim has done here so much. I love what Jim has done here so much. Like, honestly, it gets me emotional.
This context, you know, we're like, it's like in our world.
Yeah.
Kind of, I never can see like his whole vision. He's like doing it, he's like working on that, and then it's opposite, you know, to see it all like together.
Thank you.
You need to come.
Thank you.
Come on, you want to introduce Yofi? Hi, Yofi. What did you say to Yofi? What did you say? Yofi.
Guys, this is Yofi. She's an angel. I also am convinced she's understanding everything I say.
Sit down.
Sit. It's a live stream, so but it's casual. It's casual.
Peace, everybody in the world out there. Send in love, build love, everybody.
Build love. So let's talk about that, right?
Let's talk about that.
Love is the central idea in your work. It is the common denominator. It is the undercurrent. It is the connecting thread. Talk to me about where that love lives and comes from.
It lives in me and in you and in Karen and in everybody in here. That's right. And so, you know, I'm a big believer in love being the most powerful force in the universe. And I think that we're all made of love. We were made with love. And my whole thing is build love. It's about trying to create a movement where you move with love as the intention. You know, and here's the thing. I don't want to say that to make it seem like all rainbow and unicorns, because it's not about that. It's just about recognizing what really connects all of us.
Yeah.
Everything.
Right, there's darkness in love.
Absolutely.
Love rears its head in moments of great pain.
Absolutely.
Suffering. Families getting broken apart.
Absolutely.
Death, murder, incarceration, genocide. Love exists there. That's your point. Love is everywhere. Love is non-fungible.
Love is non-fungible.
Love is non-fungible.
But it's so powerful that at the end of the day, even through that pain, that too shall pass eventually. And if you keep moving forward. So that's what Digit is about. Digit is the embodiment of that. That actual painting right there where he's walking, that's the classic pose of Digit. And that piece is called...
We can put that up on the screen too for our viewers at home.
That piece is actually called Forward.
Peter, can we put Forward on the screen? Can we put Forward on the screen? Jim is going to talk about it. So, I love Forward.
Oh, thank you.
I love Forward. I think we did a lot of our branding material with Forward. We made that like a centerpiece.
Yeah. So that's just really a metaphor of whatever you're going through, whatever is happening, just keep going. Keep going. Even in the pain, keep going, because eventually it will change. The tide will change as long as you continue to move forward. And here's the thing, again, I don't want to sound all rainbows and everything like, it's like, oh yeah, no, just keep going. What I mean by that is, even in the act of moving forward, there's certain steps you have to take, right? When you're dealing with any situation, right? One is recognize that you're in this situation, right? Don't deny it, because see, a lot of times what keep people from moving forward is
it's very Buddhist. It's a very Buddhist teaching tenet, just like
you can say that.
This idea of there are things in the universe that we can't control.
That's right.
I accept that.
That's right.
That acceptance as a first step
is
going to give you a lot of peace.
Absolutely.
A lot of peace to move from. You go from there.
Yeah.
Right. Like we accept. We can't control when we die. We can't control a lot of things.
And see, a lot of people get caught up in things that they can't control, and it keeps them from moving forward. If you can't control it, let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go, you know, and then move on, and then you'll start to see how you can actually figure out how to make the situation better, if possible. If not, then move on to the next. But continue to evaluate and recognize the things that you can't change and the things that you can change, and change the ones you can't. If you can't, release that energy.
Yofi. Come on, baby. Yofi is love.
I see you got the fresh new tat right there.
Talk to him. La Minga.
Slice. I like
we
that.
talked about it earlier on the live stream, but
okay.
Have I ever broken down La Minga for you?
You did, but break it down again.
All right. So, about 4 years ago, I was living in Buenos Aires, Argentina, studying social movements and human rights. Los derechos humanos y movimientos sociales. Like that. Poquito de español, suavecito.
Muy bien.
And we went to a small town in the north of Argentina called Tilcara, and we met a Mapuche man. Mapuche is the indigenous community. Yo, she didn't even fucking...
It's all
good. It's all love.
It's all love.
It's all love.
It's all love.
Non-fungible love.
Absolutely.
So we go to this small town called Tilcara, right?
Okay.
And this old wise man sits us down and says, I'm going to teach you guys about La Minga. I'm hungover. I'm in the back of the classroom. My ears kind of perk up. La Minga? What's La Minga? Well, La Minga is best explained by way of example. If you have a TV, or a well, or a pool, in our modern North American late-stage capitalist society, that shit breaks. You find somebody with the knowledge and labor to repair it, you exchange capital with them, they fix it, you both go on your way. Not in the Mapuche community. In the Mapuche community, La Minga dictates that the community come together to pool its labor, to pool its resources, to pool its knowledge via collectivity and repair it together. Then as an extension of La Minga, you have a celebration of art. You have a celebration of community, food, love. That is also part of La Minga.
Yes.
La Minga can represent resistance against injustice, protest, truth.
Yes.
If I were to go outside and roll up the Divine Feminine, that would be a Minga. For my Jewish brothers and sisters out there,
yes.
It's kind of like...
Roy just texted me, he's going to be here in 2 minutes.
Roy is going to be here in 2 minutes. The point I was just going to make, a La Minga is kind of like a mitzvah. Minga mitzvah, it's slightly different, but if it helps you figure it out, you can learn. Yo, real quick, what do you think about Roy Wood Jr. getting in the building?
I'm excited.
Hey, Brandon.
I'm excited.
Roy is 2 minutes out. Can we make sure he's mic'd up when he arrives? Thank you. Vince, you look handsome as ever. Vince August, La Minga client, is doing MSG tomorrow. Madison Square Garden, opening up for Trevor Noah. Big things are happening at La Minga, people.
Nice.
And you know what?
Nice.
This company, we're doing things differently. It's not just about the money. We are prison abolitionists. We're going to use blockchain to help caged artists monetize their intellectual property. My brother Jamil Span, who himself is pursuing a law degree, who himself is formerly incarcerated and system impacted, is leading La Minga La Lucha as the executive director. We are setting up a network of incarcerated artists across the country.
Nice.
We are offering full minting services free of charge to all of them. We are going to empower them financially, creatively. We are going to inject capital into the carceral system such that we undermine it.
Nice.
But yeah, baby, Roy Wood Jr. is in the building.
Yes.
What do we think about that?
I'm excited. I'm ready to see.
I'm excited. Roy is my guy.
Yeah, I love his comedy.
I love his comedy too. I love his comedy too. I spilled a little wine. This is live. And I'm a little nervous. I don't know if it shows, but I'm a little nervous.
Don't be nervous, bro.
My man Jake Wright, snapping photos. Sean, thank you. So we got Roy stepping in the building right now. A little background on Roy. What I find most impressive about Roy Wood Jr. is his background. This man grew up in Alabama. He finished school because his mom made him, but he knew he wanted to be a comedian. He knew he wanted to be a truth teller. And that's what he is. He's a truth teller. Yeah, it's about the humor. It's about the jokes. Ma'am, we're filming here. No worries, it's okay. This is live. Roy is a truth teller. Roy is an artist. Roy used to drive to his shows in Alabama, use all of his money on gas, do the show, sleep in his car, wake up, sign up to temp construction work construction for a day, take that money to buy gas to get home. That's this man's level of dedication to the game. Tonight you're gonna see one of the best to ever do it. The Daily Show with Trevor Noah.
Nice.
Just guest starred on Only Murders in the Building. He's got a movie coming out with John Hamm. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot overhype to you just how fucking good Roy Wood Jr. is. I met him when I was an intern at The Daily Show. Jim knows him by reputation. Echo is a friend. Echo knows everyone.
Echo knows everyone.
Roy is getting mic'd up right now, and we're about ready to introduce him. Brandon, how we looking with Roy? What's our time like? Okay, is he mic'd up? Echo. Is Roy? We got Roy to be mic'd up. Okay. Like I said, this is live.
Nice.
Yeah. Malik, are you mic'd up? Okay, let's get Malik in here.
All right.
Brother.
Ben, awesome, bro.
So much love for you, dog.
Same here.
Can't wait to hear your conversation with Roy.
Yes.
Let's get up in this grill right here.
Yeah. 2022,
Oh.
baby.
You can't see his face? Not here.
Love, Bill Love, baby.
All right. Yo, the next person I'm bringing on, another La Minga client. Yo, my man is funny. One of my best friends. You may know him from TikTok. You may know him from Twitter. Ashy motherfucking L. Malik El Amin. Whatever you call him, however you know him, brother, give me a hug. What's up, bro? Can't believe we're doing this, dog. I'm so happy we're doing this right now. Let's just talk about a reality right now. Wait, how long ago? We were at the Daily Show 2019.
Yeah, Daily Show 2019.
3 years ago.
Filling printers.
3 years ago, we were filling printers. We were restocking LaCroix.
Yeah.
Roy was this big star. He was always cool to us. Yeah.
Yo.
Joe! Malik, you stall. I gotta talk to Joe.
Oh, what's up?
Great to see you, man. Great to see you. Malik's doing the live stream right now. You drive. I'm gonna talk to Joe for a second.
Yo, he told me to
basically
take
done
over the
whole
live
thing,
stream.
like,
I don't know what I'm
here,
talking about on
camera
this,
here,
but
camera
hey,
here.
listen, I'm
We're
driving
live
the boat.
streaming everything.
It's the
So,
Malik L Show.
Go to the
Starring
website
your
right now.
host, Malik L. Follow me on every platform at ITS Malik L, MALIKEL. Man. Well, this was his plan all along, honestly. I say he wanted this. He truly wanted this. Oh. We'll be right back. How you doing, man?
Respect to you, brother. How's it going? How you been, young one?
How's it going?
Looking good, man.
How you doing? You're looking good, man. You're special. Phenomenal. I watched it with my granddad. Hey.
How you been, bro? Good to see you.
Hey, it's like old times.
Just like old times.
This is like
Hey,
softball.
can we get a?
I didn't leave just to say hello to this dude.
Yo, Brent.
Hey.
Dude.
We got a gang back together.
Fucking miss you, bro.
How you been?
I've been alright, man.
Starting to feel like 2019.
Riding away at times.
Oh man, how you been?
Yeah, I've been good, dude. How are you?
Oh my God, it's been a while.
And everybody hates it.
It's crazy.
That's the crazy part.
You need anything? Can I get you a water? You want something to drink?
That girl just hit me about some fucking whiskey, but I love some water.
You want some brown Japanese whiskey? Some
No,
Tony
he's
whiskey?
probably bringing me some.
guy.
Yeah, he's bringing me some. He just said whiskey, so I don't know what the fuck.
Okay, something brown.
I'm gonna drink this
That's
shit.
what Louis used to say, right? Give me something. My uncle is an actor. He was a bartender in LA when he was trying to figure shit out. He was bartending at a comedy club. I forget which one. But he told me Louis always used to come up to the bar and say like, "Hey man, give me something brown." He'd be like, "What do you want?" He'd just say, "Give me something brown."
Doesn't even care.
I thought that was a cool line.
Just
Just give me something brown.
gangster, man. What's going on, man? How you feeling, man? Yeah, you? Respect, man. I'm good. Let me put this shit down real quick.
You want me to put this in?
Hey, what's up?
Now, I think as two La Minga clients, I think you two can help each other. You're one of the best comedians I know. Malik is still honing he's funny. He's funny as fuck, but he's honing his craft. You're like, didn't grow up with social media. I've never met someone who's more intuitive with social media. I feel like there's a no-brainer.
Where are you working in the city?
I'm not working in the city.
Have you been down at the Pear at all or no?
No.
You don't know him down there, Kenny Warren?
I'm not getting spots in the city. I'm just doing MSG tomorrow.
crazy. Oh, cute.
Without further ado, the man of the hour. You've seen him on The Daily Show. You've seen him recently on Only Murders in the Building. You've seen him just about everywhere there is to watch fucking television. Roy Wood Jr.
This is Jim right now, right? Yeah.
But you take it.
Hey, what's up? What the hell going on? I don't know where am I sitting. Am I sitting? Where am I?
Whatever you want.
I can sit where I want. Y'all ain't got no chairs. This rich ass shit. I'm the only person with a chair. Well, we are here tonight to celebrate art. Give it up for art. God damn it. Woo! So, this is a beautiful event. I want to thank you all for coming out tonight. I want to thank you for, getting your fake vaccine card and getting that printed up and stepping on in this bitch to have a good time. It is my pleasure tonight. This is not about me. This is about a lot of the creations you see on the wall. We're also going to have some nice conversations about NFTs
Roy is starting
as
here.
well.
We're just trying to get everyone into this
So
room.
to help me
You know,
do
take your
that,
time.
I want to welcome an artist to this stage, and this brother has been doing it for a long ass time. I know, if not from New York, you've been in New York so long, goddammit, New York should claim you. From Jim Twice, ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Jenkins Jr. Where's his mic? Where's his mic? Where's this? You got a mic? You got a mic? Ben, where's his mic? Ben, where's his mic? Yeah, he was holding two mics. You introduced me with one mic. Oh, he's mic. Am I mic'd? Okay, there we go. There we go. Sanitize. Sanitize. So, Jim Twice. Respect to you. Is he on? Is he on? You switch on? There we go, it'll come through in a second. We got him yet?
That's over there.
Oh, that's for the DJ booth? Well, while we wait on the technical difficulties to be taken care of, what I want to talk to you about, just so you can have your head straight, I want to talk to you a little bit, Jim, about your journey through art and being able to be at the forefront of this new medium, you know, in terms of NFTs as well, and just where you see the industry going. And I also want to get into a little bit of your backstory with regards to fashion, and especially, I don't know why logo design is something that I'm so obsessed with, but it's something that, you know, the simplicity of a company logo can be something that sticks with you forever. So I think that there's something very gifted in making something that is simplistic and memorable, and it's not easy to do, and I know that because I tried to make a bunch of corny-ass logos for RoyWoodJr.com, and I've learned that certain shit you just have to leave to yourself. So off the top, I guess let's start off the top with NFTs and just the concept of art and the relationship between art and NFTs. And when did you first start seeing this as a medium that would be worth investing your time in?
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you, Roy Jr.
Yes, sir.
This whole opportunity and being here. This is an awesome event. I'm excited to be here and got a lot of beautiful people here. But I would say my whole thing with NFTs and art happened maybe about a year ago. I started seeing, I mean, it's been out for a while, but it wasn't until last year where I started to kind of see it in a way where I wanted to kind of get into it. I never did. I was kind of just doing a little research and trying to figure this whole thing out. Is if anybody here if you're into NFTs or the digital world or the metaverse, you know, it can be confusing when you first kind of thinking about getting into it. There's a lot of things going on, so, you know, I was kind of afraid to get into it at first, but I said, you know what, one of the biggest draws, I think, for artists in NFTs is the fact that you can get paid in royalties. And I have to say I'm just going to keep it 100. Like that is one of the initial things that really pulled me into the NFT world. As an artist, you know, we sell a piece of art, and once it's sold, and then let's say that person who bought it, they may go on to maybe auction it off, and maybe as that artist's name continues to grow in status, that piece of art may start to sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars or maybe thousands of dollars, and that artist never sees a dime from that. So the cool thing about an NFT is that you can set it up and get in a situation where you can have some royalties from secondary sales. And I think that that's awesome. On another note, just the digital world itself is fascinating to me. You know, I'm a video game head. I love cartoons. I love animation. I love the digital world. So now that the metaverse is happening, you know, I have to get, you know, acclimated. I wanted to get into the metaverse, and NFT is one of the ways to get my foot, kind of stick my foot into that world and open up the doors for other opportunities and other things that can happen. But yeah, I'm still learning though. It's a lot. It's a lot.
So then, in your journey in the early days, I want to go back to some of that Jim Twice origin story, where you're doing a little bit in fashion, and you're doing a little bit in print, and you're doing a little bit in digital. Have you always thought about spreading yourself across different mediums, or is there one that you tend to like a little bit more than the others? Can you turn me up just a little bit? I know we're competing with the bar around the corner, and I know we... we not gonna win versus alcohol, but the speakers will help. You can't tell them be quiet, they trying to get drunk. I gotta respect that. Oh, there we go, we in the game, Echo. Shorten out. So if you could, 1-1. Oh yes, the white wine. Thank you, wife.
Give it up to my
For the wife.
Give it up to my beautiful wife.
Yes, beautiful wife.
Always looking out for me.
But no, can you speak to how you decide to move through the different mediums? Can you all hear me okay? Let me just start with that. Everybody hear me okay? Okay. What is your process as you move through the different mediums in terms of what you choose to create? Start with your origin of the different mediums that you started in and compare it to the digital space now.
What I would say is it's just been an organic progression. Like I said, I've always been drawn to the digital world, but starting off, obviously I was doing things like sketching and painting and things like that. I think painting, I would say, was the first kind of my door opening into the art world. I've been painting ever since I was a little kid. I think I did my first painting when I was 4 years old. It was a dinosaur, but my mom thought it was a turtle. And she kind of hurt my feelings when she said it, but she could have ended everything on that one little note, but I kept going. And she actually still has it, so I guess she was like, I don't want to. Painting was first, and then we talk about logos, which is awesome. I'm a logo person too. One of the things, so I took Coca-Cola's logo, and instead of saying Coca-Cola, I say Carpe Diem, which means seize the day. And I like when you said that about logos, because I've always thought that way about logos too, to be so simple, but command such a presence, and then become such an identity that you can almost start to remove words and numbers and have a simple image that transcends, cultures and language and things like that. And although Coca-Cola is actually a word, 2 words, it's become such a symbol that I don't care where you are in the world, you can see this and you'll immediately know what it is. And so my thing is, I love Coca-Cola. I don't drink it as much as I used to, but as a kid I used to love Coca-Cola. But I thought to myself, if Coca-Cola can have such a draw, you see a logo and it has such a draw, then what if I flip that logo to say things that are more inspirational and more on a powerful level where it makes you think? So in a way where it can possibly better yourself, or even just think of life differently. And I think that Carpe Diem is one of those things that I've always gravitated to. I did the same thing with the Lego logo. So that's one of my things. Instead of saying Lego, it says love. And Lego is such a, exactly. Everyone knows Lego. So I'm like, well, if everyone knows Lego, everyone should know love. And that's why my pieces are called Build Love, because it's all about trying to create a space for yourself where you are constantly building on the idea of moving forward in love. So and with that, building and starting to create art with Lego, it also does something really cool for me, and that is, if you notice, Lego art also looks pixelated. So again, it's touching on that digital aspect, right? So it was bringing like a digital world into real life. So my images look pixelated. So that's another reason why I gravitated to Lego. I mean, I've been building Lego since I was a little kid, but if you notice some of my pieces, I have my Lego also very three-dimensional in the sense that parts of it that's raised up and showing texture. All that is to kind of give the illusion of being in a digital space and messing with the mind, a little bit. And so, just continuing that journey, I did, the whole mind state of a logo, of pixelation, of the digital world, of the metaverse. I then created my character Digit. So he's the star of the show tonight. You notice he's around here. So Digit is an interesting little dude. He is Digit, which kind of is short for digital. But if you notice on his body, he has pixels on his body. Because he can also pixelate. He can also create and abstract himself. So all of these paintings behind you, these are all Digit as well. This is Digit. Right? You see his blue, his red eye, and his heart. So he kind of, he's an interesting little dude. He's almost like, I call him the hero, but here's the deal, he's not a hero in the sense like he comes in and saves the day. Digit's whole thing is he has a third eye. So the people who don't know, this art in the middle of his forehead is actually an eye. He has a third eye, and the third eye means awareness. And so his awareness is love, and he's always on the search for love, always. Even when he's going through his issues. So there's an animation that's playing on the back of those Digit boxes back there, and it shows his emotions. He gets mad. There's a painting on the back of this. He cries. He gets sad. He gets frustrated. Has all the emotions that we all go through. So he's not like this happy little character all the time. He has his emotions, he has his ups and his downs, but his heart and his third eye is always there to help him see that, you know what, at the end of the day, he's going to still search for love. So even when he's painting, you notice in the painting that he's crying, his heart is small. So when he's angry, he's sad, he's crying, his heart gets small. When he's really excited, his heart gets bigger. And it's about showing us that we also can move through the pains that we have. And so when I call him the hero, he's actually just trying to show us that we are heroes. And every one of us are heroes. So the collection that I'm showing tonight, if you notice, after the initial word that the painting is named after, it says, a hero is born. So I'm not talking about Digit, I'm talking about you, everybody in here. A hero is born. When you look at this painting, him screaming, what do you get from that? How does that charge you? What does that make you feel? Does it make you feel like, yeah, Digit, like I want to scream too. I'm having this Monday. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But it's to show, but you know what? He'll continue going. So that's his classic pose right there, is the walking pose. It's to show forward. So at the end of the day, he's moving forward through all. So it's just trying to touch you, the viewer, to believe in yourselves and to know that we all stardust and we all are made of love in here. And so just tap into that even when you're going through your times where you cry. Look, cry. It's okay to cry. It's okay to scream. It's okay to kick something. Kick something, not somebody. Right? It's okay to have your time, but have your time, release it, and then motivate in love in whatever it is that you're trying to do. And I'm sure, and I promise you this, I say this, for me, it works for me, that at the end of the day, it gets better. Whatever you're going through, it gets better. And that's really what Digit's about. It's showing you that. So these are all kind of just metaphors of life. And so he is also my next, he is like my Mickey Mouse into the metaverse. So we're going into the metaverse with love. With love. Because I'll say this too. The metaverse is awesome. But you know what's crazy about the metaverse? It works on an algorithm, right? A lot of algorithms out there. And what ends up happening is you can get caught up in an algorithm that takes you down rabbit holes, and you start to find yourself, you actually feel worse every day. You're like, why am I feeling worse? because the algorithm has determined that, no, bro, you always look at stuff like this. So then I'm going to keep feeding you stuff like that. Right? So you start to then continue to keep going and going and going. So my thing is this, like, it's still in our power, right? It's still in our power. So if you still move on the thought process of like, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna click on something positive. Maybe, I know there's drama. I know we want to find out who Kanye is, you know, or who is, you know, this and who is that. I didn't make, you know, Kanye's. I like Kanye. You know, but I'm saying, like, you know, I'm just trying to think of like things that's put on our phone on a daily basis, right? Drama, right? You want it's juicy. I get it. I love it too, right? But here's the thing: that algorithm would say, "Ah, yeah, here you go, some more. Here's some more. Here's some more. Here's some more. Here's some more." So have your moment, then take a time to be like, you know what? I'm gonna click on some hashtag love stuff, just to mess the, you know, I don't cuss, but mess the algorithm up. You know, mess the algorithm up for a minute, right? And then it's like, oh, hold on, I thought you wanted just drama. Now you clicked on love. Oh, you know what I mean? So that's what this is about. At the end of the day, it's about this. And it's about all of y'all, it's about us. That was a lot, I know.
No, that was just real shit right there. One more time for Jim Twice on that, just alone. Because these creations that you've put in front of us tonight, man, this stuff is amazing. I know you also have stuff out there in the digital verse as well for us to look at. We're gonna talk about that in a second. I don't have an art other than stand-up comedy. That's the only art that I really have actually attempted on a regular basis. So in comedy, when you're creating, like if I'm writing a joke that's rooted in anger, if it's police reform or it's prison reform or something like that, I can only write about angry stuff when I am angry. The emotional spine of the joke, I have to possess that emotion in the iteration of that. So when you talk about these pieces in this room where Digi's happy, Digi's sad, Digi's frustrated, how much of your real world emotion, I know that we are all an entire, you know, a whole embodiment of different emotions, but in the moment when you're creating this, or that, I touched it, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to brush up against your shit, my bad, it was just my finger, I ain't damaged it or nothing. When you're in the process of creating all of these different pieces, how much of your emotion at the time is being channeled into that?
100%. 100%. I may not be crying when I'm painting that, but I tap into it and I cry.
There we go.
I pull from that, and even not just me, but I'm married, I have 3 kids, 3 awesome little kids, I have an awesome wife. I'm also a student, or not a student, but an observer of what they're going through, right? So some of that is also me channeling that and showing that and tapping into that. I think that some of the most truest art is when you can draw from your own experiences versus just coming out of the blue with it, which is also dope as well. But it's something about when you tap into your own emotion or your own time when you were frustrated or yelling or screaming or crying or happy or whatever, that then it spills onto the canvas, you know, or it spills into your jokes. And it just gives your jokes that much, like, you know what I mean? Because even the audience can tell when it's like nah, he's really speaking from a real place, you know what I mean? It's like, and it makes it's a connection. It's a connection. Because again, I love the metaverse, I love going to the metaverse, but let's not lose connecting with ourselves in the metaverse, right? But still understanding that this is the beautiful thing too. You know what I mean? So
all right, so I'm going to get one more question from you, and you know what, if anybody has a question, we might take 2 or 3 from the audience as well, if anybody else has a question. One right there, maybe, possibly, no, oh, you're just scratching the head. Okay, that's fine. Talk to me a little bit about Digi's journey into the world of the metaverse, as well as any NFT projects that you have cooking for us right now.
Okay, so all of the pieces in here are also NFTs.
Yes.
So there's a QR code that you can go to on your phone, and it will take you to the online auction that's happening, and you can bid on these NFTs. And so yeah, it is just again my way of introducing him and getting him in the world in the metaverse. I have many more projects and ideas with Digit. Like I said, you see this animation back here on the boxes. That's actually my first animation that I ever have of Digit. And I didn't actually make that animation. I partnered up with an animation company. And what I did was I drew Digit and I sent it to them. And I reached out to them because their name is Floating Pear. Y'all check them out, Floating Pear Productions. They're a black animation company that is very hard to find, okay? That's why I partnered up with them. I Googled black animators. They were the ones that showed up, okay? So I was like, yo. And here's another dope thing about them. They're black women. So they're black women animators. And so they helped me out with this animation of Digit. And that's just me, again, sticking my toe into it. But I have many more things in store for Digit with animation. We're talking about 3D animation. We're talking about possible video game, possible series. So there's a lot of little cool stuff that I want to do with him. And he actually comes from another world that has other characters. I'm just introducing him now, but he actually has a whole crew and a whole other, he actually has real little kids also that hang out with him and learn, you know, they do a whole thing and it's not just kids though, adults, and it's a whole little world. So yeah, so he's just the intro, he's like the first man out, he's like Method Man, I don't know, Wu-Tang Clan.
Yes.
You know, Meth was like the breakout star in the beginning, and you're like, oh, and then you got everybody. So he's Meth, you know, coming out. But yeah, so stay tuned.
Okay, last thing before I open it to a couple of questions. What I find most interesting about you. All right, so with NFTs, as it was explained to me by a couple of drunk comedians, it's like digital baseball cards, motherfucker. And I'm like, maybe, blockchain. I don't know if it's exactly that, but close. But because there's artistry in this, and because there's an element of fashion in this, you are not someone that is just some new prospector in this. I would love for you to talk a little bit more about your background, because you've taught art and fashion. So it's not like you're just some dude that's cold with the Adobe Premiere, Photoshop, whatever the fuck. You actually know the history of everything that you're doing. And you said something in an interview a long time ago. You said that we are all artists. So speak to me a little bit about just your time and what you've seen coming up in the world of art.
Well, so yeah, we are all artists. Everybody here is an artist in some way or some shape or some form. You may not draw, you may not paint, you may not sketch. That's a small aspect of what art is. Art is actually expression. So you express yourself in many ways, right? Whatever you have on today, you put your clothes on today, right? If you put your clothes on and you chose a certain pair of pants or coat or hat or something like that, you were an artist on a small level. You were a stylist. You styled yourself for today. Your body is a blank canvas. And you decided, hey, I'm going to hit you with this color. I'm going to hit you with these shoes. I'm going to hit you with this coat. Blah, 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 right? You were playing an artist on a small level. So start to think of yourself as creative beings, okay? Even though you say, I don't know, you are creative in some sense. When you did your hair and all those things. But yeah, I've been doing for a long time. I do teach art. I actually teach art history on the college level. I got my undergrad in art and design from do it, and I teach art history at Medgar College, which is also basically HBCU in Brooklyn. So yeah, and I've been touching the art world for a long time in art history, and yeah, I dabble in fashion. I create my own fashions. I actually have a kids line in Kids Foot Locker right now. You can go to kidsfootlocker.com. It's on sale too, so you got kids at home, go check it out. But I have something real special that's about to drop. I have some sneakers that's about to drop. I did a collaboration with a brand. I don't want to speak on the brand yet because it hasn't dropped yet. It hasn't gave me the green light yet. But I have some really cool stuff going on. But yeah, it is. Yeah, I've been doing this for a minute, and I've always been trying to figure out ways to spread my creativity in many different disciplines. You know, one of the things that I've had people come up to me and they're like, oh, I mean, you're doing shoes, you're doing clothes, you're painting, you make stuff with Lego, you're trying to do film, you're trying to writing a screenplay, right now. But here's the thing about all that. It's actually all the same thing. To be honest with you. It's all the same thing. It comes from the same place. Creativity. It comes from the same place. It's just really just expressing it in a written form or in a visual form or in music or, you know what I mean? I used to be in a punk hip hop band too. Shout out to Cascada, Jacksonville, my band members. So yeah, no, it's all the same thing, just really tapping into your creative self and saying, you know what, how can I express this same thought but sonically? Or how can I express digit through clothes or through film or writing a book about digit? You know what I mean? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Alright, so I also want to tell y'all that, like, don't sell yourself short. Like, people always want to put you in boxes. Right? Yeah, that's why I made that painting. People want to put you in boxes. They're like, no, you're supposed to just draw. No, you're supposed to just paint. I don't understand. Like, that's all you should do. Like, we're stardust. We're beings of light, yo. Nobody said I'm just supposed to be this person. Also, when you're growing and you're learning, you get other interests. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to just be the 16-year-old kid for the rest of my life? No. Guess what? I used to hate broccoli. I love broccoli now. You know what I mean? Imagine you're in the restaurant, you start to pick up your broccoli, and somebody comes in and smacks out your head. You used to hate broccoli. Yeah, I used to hate broccoli. Now I love it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm allowed to change my mind. I'm allowed to grow. I'm allowed to do other things. So yeah, no, it's like, don't be afraid to express yourself. Don't be afraid to, you know, I'm thinking of something crazy right now. I posted a song by a guy by the name of Christian Crosby. He's out of Philly. I follow him. He's a pretty cool dude, but he dropped a song called Anyway, and it was dope. He said something. He's like, don't be afraid to do something because they'll judge you anyway. Don't be afraid to don't be good because they judge you anyway. Like, his whole song was like, they'll judge you anyway. So it just goes back to saying, like, just be, like, just do you. Don't be afraid. You know what I mean? Like, enjoy. Life is short. You know what I mean? So yeah.
All right, let's give it right, everybody. Y'all give that one more time. I figure you're gonna sign that one real quick. He's gonna autograph a digit. I figured rather than the Q&A, because we're all going to be in here mingling and looking at these wonderful, wonderful creations that are also NFTs with QR codes on the bottom so you can join the auction. Jim is hanging for a minute, so just pull up in Jim's face and ask him a question. Don't ask me shit about NFTs. I don't know yet. I'm still learning, but I am very intrigued by it. Jim, thank you so, so much for sitting down with us. Okay, we have one question for Jim. What kind of shoes are you wearing, Jim? What kind of shoes are those?
This is Pierre Moss. This is a black designer. His name is Curbito. That's the name. His name is Kirby. But yeah, his line is Pierre Moss. It's actually spelled P-Y-E-R-M-O-S-S. And he did a collaboration with Reebok. So this is Pierre Moss collaboration with Reebok and black designer, dope individual, dope brand. What are your shoes coming out? Yeah, so I do have some shoes coming out, but I don't want to speak on it yet because they haven't given me the green light yet to tell you what. Keep follow me on Instagram at Jim Twice, and I'll let you know when they're about to drop. It should be next month. But yeah, it's two shoes, two pairs, two different styles. So it's going to be really, really great.
I'm wearing Adidas if you give a damn. No, you don't. All right, that's Jim Twice, everybody. I've been Roy Wood Jr. Thank you all so much for coming out. Oh, Jim has a gift for me? Yeah, this has been nice, man. This has been nice, and I know the DJ is going to start spinning again for us here, and we're going to hang and enjoy a little alcohol and bid on this stuff right here, man. Bid on this for sure. Okay. Hello, dog. Wow, Jim, thank you, man. Thank you, brother. Jim Twice, everybody. Jim Twice. Okay, so we have another artist that I'd like to welcome. Hang on, I gotta. Also, what Jim just gave me, I will also be selling as an NFT shortly. Just give me a second to get this thing minted. Izzy, where's Izzy? Is Izzy here? Please welcome our next artist, ladies and gentlemen. Please give it up for Izzy. How are you?
So nice to meet you.
How are you doing? Very good to meet you.
Yes.
So, tell me a little bit, for the people who don't know you, tell us a little bit about what you've created and what brought you here tonight.
Yeah. So I have a pretty young body of work. I started photography like 3 or 4 years ago. But since then, I have just kind of gradually expanded my portfolio into something that's been really collaborative. I take pride in the collaboration aspect of my photography. I think it's really important to find a happy medium between the subject I'm working with and then the vision that I go in with. I'm also a young oil painter, and I have 2 oil paintings that are here tonight that are part of a small series. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of what I have going on.
Okay, so I was talking with Jim in terms of, I don't know if you were here when I was speaking with Jim earlier, we were talking about the emotional spine of some of his pieces and the emotions he possesses at the time versus the emotions he possesses when he's actually creating these items.
Yeah.
With oil, compare that to photography in terms of how emotion connects you to what you're creating.
Right. This is an excellent question. Can I use one of my pieces as an example?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
So I have a piece that's on display that you can see.
Point.
It's over that way. It's on the other side of the floating wall over there. It's called Pre-Show Age 11. This piece was inspired by, I grew up doing competitive dance, and I, from like age, like very young age all throughout high school. And when I turned like 11, 12 years old, and I started like developing and having like more mature thoughts, and I felt like I was being boxed into this like very childlike role, I felt frustrated, and I was like, I don't like being put in like sparkles and tutus, like that's not really what I want to do. And so, yes. So this piece was really inspired by just like the rejection that I had to this role that people were boxing me into at a young age that I couldn't verbalize at the time. So where this draws into your question is, as an oil painter, I'm able to revisit those feelings and capture something from the past and ruminate in it and let that develop. Whereas as a photographer, I'm operating solely in the moment. It's all happening instantaneously. It's all very improvisational. But my oil painting is a lot of like processing and a lot of meditation, I think, is kind of like how that works. But yeah.
Okay, so then with photography compared to oil, is that, because I would imagine oil is more difficult because it takes longer, but because it's longer, it's more emotionally curated.
Yes.
But with photography, when do you turn that off? Like if you're out and you see something, how do you control that impulse when you're out in the world, or does the artist switch never turn off?
You don't control it. Like it's all the time. It's 24/7. If I don't have my camera on me, I have my phone camera on me. My body of work continues beyond just like my Canon. It's like I have my iPhone photography. I find composition in buildings, in like things that I see in passing, in like my own apartment, and the lighting that I see in my own apartment. And it's just like very, very subtle things. Like that part of my brain doesn't turn off ever. I'm constantly going in that department. But yeah.
So it's more of an essay question.
Okay.
But I promise you I'm gonna try and keep it as short as possible.
I was a writing minor.
You were a writing minor, okay.
I was a writing minor.
Connect with me the origins of the mediums in which you created and compare them to the digital world and NFTs that you see things starting to get into now. Because I know with some of what you're doing, you're kind of like me in a sense where I'm trying to figure out ways to take the physical realm and bring it over into the digital realm, or create things within the digital realm while using the creative principles that I learned from way back in the day before the present day stuff ever existed. Talk to me a little bit about your origin in creating and how those tenements inform the way you create now and going into the future, because I really think we're headed into another dimension that is nothing like what we've seen thus far.
I really resonate with you in that because the NFT space I'm incredibly new to. All of my work up through this point was not created with the intention of it like necessarily being on a digital market. The fact that it is compatible with a digital market is like fantastic, right? But I am not operating whenever I create from a standpoint that's like, you know, what works for the NFT space, you know? Like the fact that it happens to work is fantastic, but I'm coming from a really organic place that feels very true and like intimate with my own life and my own experiences and my personal story. And yeah, I think, I don't know, does that answer your question?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. So, so again, I can only use comedy as a comparison.
Yeah.
But I do think in terms of art creation, there are one-to-one comparisons. There are comedians who do not watch any other comedians because they don't want that comedy to pollute their creative ideation. I'm the comedian that wants to see every joke, everything that's ever been done, because I want to know where I can fit in the gaps and do something that is truly original. So which way do you lean in terms of creating your own originality?
So I have a very interesting way of going about that, actually. I have a list, I have it titled, A List of People That I Listen to. It is a list of artists that I know I really resonate with, that I respect, I trust their vision. I pay very close attention to what they do. Everything else, I'm like, no.
Screw you.
Yeah. It's like I know who my inspirations are, and I'm open to other ones as well. But I have a core group of individuals that aren't necessarily bound to the medium of painting or photography. Some of them are much older than me. Some of them are my age. And some of them are my friends, some of them are people I've never met in my life. But I have people that I know that I trust, and I pay attention to what they do. And I look at my own work and I say, how does this mirror what I respect? How does this mirror, the trajectory that I want to see for myself? So that's kind of my process with that. Yeah.
All right, we'll get you out of here on this question.
Yes.
What motivates you, because you said yourself, it's 3 to 4 years in this space doing this particular thing, an artist your whole life, but in this space, where do you find the courage to be different and not create things that are the same as everyone else? Because it's very easy to just do the same thing as everybody else and make a little bit of money but never truly grow. Because I feel like the pieces that we see in this room, you or Jim Twice, they are taking risks. And that is not something that is traditional in a lot of creative spaces. So where do you find the courage to creatively go out on the edge?
That is a fantastic question. I'm learning how to do that. I think as an artist, whenever I wrestle with an idea and I know the origin of that idea, I feel a degree of loyalty to it that I cannot veer from. And I think that's what has kind of produced my body of work. Do I take inspiration from what I see and from the artists that I respect? Yes. But I think in order to stay on my own path and really hone in on that, it's a learned sense of self-respect and respect for the artists that I've seen around me. I think it's really all about respect as an artist, and that's really the core thing that drives me to center in on what my vision is and what the piece is destined to be. Because a lot of times also I don't even go into a piece with a clear idea. Most of my photography, I don't have a composition in mind when I start. My paintings, a few of them, I go into completely bare bones. I'm just what feels right, you know what I mean? I respect my intuition, and I follow my intuition, and that's usually how it produces itself. So that's kind of, yeah, I guess that's how it's done.
Okay, we'll get you out of here on this. Where can everyone find you online to find more information about you? I know for your pieces that are here, there's QR codes, and you can bid on those pieces that are here. But in terms of finding you online, where can people find you?
So my Instagram is @IzzyRoig, IZZYROIG. My website is isabelroig.com. You can scan these QR codes and see them on sale tonight. But yeah, that's me. Also, I have a piece that I would love to gift to you, if that's possible.
Yes.
Is Echo here? Yes. This is an original photograph that I took.
Wow. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? This is nice. This is nice. Wow. Wow. What do you have?
Thank you very much.
Nice. Yes. Shut up.
Hey, I don't know this guy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Izzy Roig, everybody. Go give it up one more time for Izzy. Izzy and Jim Twice will be in the building. Please look at their pieces. Please scan the QR codes and bid on them. Ask them whatever questions you want about their journey through the world of art. I've been Roy Wood Jr. Let's drink. The DJ's gonna play some music, and let's have a good time. We did it. We did it. Man, I ain't know I was leaving with some shit. This is dope, bro. Holy shit, bro.
switching sides. Now we cutting ties. If you gon' ride, let's drive. Wasting all this time. Second guessing is your first name. First, we gon' be popping all the champagne when it works. Okay. Choose, I got nothing to lose. I'm done waiting on you. Best that you make your move. Choose, I've got something to prove. Can't be waiting on you. Best that you make your move. I've been stressing on the low. I put my heart into this hole. Bleeding for this life I chose. Feel the pressure never fold. If you love me, let me know. Tell them glitters is not gold. Perfect timing and it shows. Pray to fate get exposed. I can't take no breaks. All this fucking weight. I pick up the pace. This gon' change the game. This gon' change the game. Watch I motivate. I got what it takes. Costly. I think I'm killing them softly. Most of these issues can't solve them. Hopped in a Rari and lost them. Look, I'm sorry. They told me money gon' solve it. Not to come check on my problems. Comments be stuck in my conscious. So then go get it, little nigga. You need like 8 of them figures. Pockets get bigger, not slimmer. It turn a saint to a sinner. Oh, a winner. We starve for dinner. I'm hot. I've been stressing on the low. I put my heart into this hole. Bleeding for this life I chose. Feel the pressure never fold. If you love me, let me know. Tell them glitters is not gold. Perfect timing and it shows. Pray to fate get exposed. There's a moment and a movement. It's a moment and a movement. All these dreams you've been pursuing. Don't get caught up in a hype. Yes, I want it, I'ma do it. There's a moment and a movement. It's a moment. All these dreams you've been pursuing. Don't get caught up in a hype. Yes, I want it, I'ma do it. This a moment. This a moment and a movement. This a moment. This a moment.
Put the chrome to my dome, hope it don't jam when it click. Should've taken that deal, I'm about as big as I get. All these thoughts in my head, man, I'm quick to forget. In my eyes you see red, man, how high will I get? Put the chrome to my dome, hope it don't jam when it click. Should've taken that deal, I'm about as big as I get. All these thoughts in my head, man, I'm quick to forget. In my eyes you see red, man, how high will I get? I put the chrome to my dome.
Fall in love with me, I bring you what your life decides. See me on the movie screens, bright lights to inspire. Sunshine every day, damn I love it late. Wishing I could stay, trap me in a maze. Fall in love with me, I bring you what your life desires. See me on the movie screens, bright lights to inspire. Sunshine every day, damn I love it late. Wishing I could stay, trap me in a maze. People always saying, don't forget me when you make it. Everybody famous, all this pressure got me draining. Looking from the hilltops, thinking back on when we came in. I can't get complacent, even if they know my name. And how'd I get this far? Swerving foreign cars. Everybody needs you, feel like superstar. Speeding down La Brea, left on Boulevard. Faded on a 105, damn I miss my dogs. Damn I miss my dogs. Polo match the snapback, making plays up in a mall. Swear we had it all, now I'm too involved. Sorry if I'm missing all your texts, soon I'ma call. Fall in love with me, I bring you what your life desires. See me on the movie screens, bright lights to inspire. Sunshine every day, damn I love it late. Wishing I could stay, trap me in a maze. Fall in love with me, I bring you what your life desires. See me on the movie screens, bright lights to inspire. Sunshine every day, damn I love it late. Wishing I could stay, trap me in a maze. Trap me in a maze. Trap me in a maze. this pressure got me draining. Looking from the hilltops, thinking back on when we came in. I can't get complacent, even if they know my name. And how'd I get this far? Swerving foreign cars. Everybody needs you, feel like superstar. Speeding down La Brea, left on Boulevard. Faded on a 105, damn I miss my dogs. Damn I miss my dogs. Polo match the snapback, making plays up in a mall. Swear we had it all, now I'm too involved. Sorry if I'm missing all your texts, soon I'ma call. Fall in love with me, I bring you what your life desires. See me on the movie screens, bright lights to inspire. Sunshine every day, damn I love it late. Wishing I could stay, trap me in a maze. Fall in love with me, I bring you what your life desires. See me on the movie screens, bright lights to inspire. Sunshine every day, damn I love it late. Wishing I could stay, trap me in a maze. Trap me in a maze. Trap me in a maze. Caught right in the heat, going out to get head, living with no regrets. Can't let you pull me knee deep inside of your web. Lies and all this mess, no, not giving my best. Really think you can just push me to the edge? Going outside like that, then the matter of fact, I still got love for you. This you know. Niggas know I just can't fuck with you. Heaven knows. Kept you close. Give me some space to breathe. I'm tryna get ahead. Move right on to the next. Don't know what's up with you. Picking up the pieces that's left. We were supposed to ride to the end. Remember started off as friends. Now I can't fuck with you. That's a no. You a joke. I shouldn't have trusted you. Should have known. Got me broke. Now I'm caught right in the heat. Going on to my head. Living with no regrets. I let you pull me knee deep inside of your web. Lies and all of this mess. No, not giving my best. Really think you can just push me to the edge? Going outside like that, then the matter of fact, I still got love for you. This you know. Niggas know I just can't fuck with you. Niggas know. Promise I won't let up or pretend. This year I'ma need that fucking Benz. I ain't really into following these trends. A young nigga really focus on them ends. Why you steady lying? I Shane here, we all finna eat. My time cost this tick not for free. My mind lost from smoking on the street. I pray to God he watch over the team. My neck iced out, wrist ain't go bling. Traces gonna flex up in they face. Counting up this paper while they hate. Lavish life these bitches wanna taste. Custom made, you know I ain't no fake. Promise I won't let up or pretend. This year I'ma need that fucking Benz. I ain't really into following these trends. A young nigga really focused on them M's. Why you steady lying out your teeth? Tryna hold me back but you squeeze. I'm the one I notice what they need. Shane here, we all finna eat. I've been living fast, ain't no turning back. Get what I deserve. Tell me that I last. You gon' be with me on my worst days, worst. And this life it be worth pain, but it hurts. Choose, I got nothing to lose. I'm done waiting on you. Best that you make your, best that you make your move. Choose, I've got something to prove. Can't be waiting on you. Best that you make your, best that you make your move. You've been switching sides, now we cutting ties. If you gon' ride, let's drive. Wasting all this time. Second guessing is your first name first. We gon' be popping all the champagne when it works. Okay. Choose, I got nothing to lose. I'm done waiting on you. Best that you make your, best that you make your move. Choose, I've got something to prove. Can't be waiting on you. Best that you make your, best that you make your move. Makes me question you. My eyes want the best for you. My mind makes me question you. I've been stressing on the low. I put my heart into this hole. Bleeding for this life I chose. Feel the pressure never fall. If you love me, let me know. Tell them glitters is not gold. Perfect timing and it shows. Pray to fate get exposed. I can't take no breaks. All this fucking weight, I pick up the pace. This gon' change the game. This gon' change the game. Watch I motivate. I got what it takes. Costly, I think I'm killing them softly.